Good morning, students, teachers, and all staff of Furry Elementary. Can I please have your attention for the announcements? I want you to think about this. We all want to be part of a school that we enjoy coming to each and every school day. We all want to be part of a school where we can count on each other, where we can take responsibility, and where we support each other. This is why we spend so much time learning and practicing our beliefs of trust, own, and connect. It's also why it's important that each one of us works hard to own our own choices or own our responses, and we're always working hard to make above the line choices. Now, what exactly are above the line choices? And how do you make above the line choices? I think of it, and I know that another name for an above the line choice is called a above the line response or a disciplined response. And this above the line response is one where you think first before you make a choice. You've always got to think first up here before you actually do the action or make that choice or make that response. And when you press pause and think first before making a choice, it allows you to pay attention to how your response is going to affect others, and then also think about how that response is going to affect you. And is that response going to get you the outcome you're looking for? Above the line choices are responses you meant to give. You wanted to give those responses. No one ever has to say, well, I didn't mean to do that when they give an above the line choice or make an above the line response, because they always thought first before they gave the response and then made the choice that they meant to make. So what I'd like to do is just quickly take a look at what you can see around the school for some examples of above the line responses. And you may see these in the hallways or in different areas of the school, but I'm just going to pull one up just to show us that we have these above the line responses for recess. And you can see here's our line right here, and we're always working to make these above the line choices. So if we're at recess, what are some things we can think first about before we actually do them, before we give the response? Well, those above the line responses would be to quietly line up in your classroom line. So you hear that whistle blow, and then everyone freezes, it blows again, and then you're going to get to your line and be there quietly because it's about time to enter the building. While we're playing, no matter what it is you're playing, we should always take turns when we're playing. That's an above the line response. And following directions when given by the recess teachers. Another above the line response is always keeping your body parts to yourself or using equipment appropriately. If we think first about these, we know that these are good responses we want to give to help all of us have the best recess we can have. If we ever choose not to think first, and then sometimes we start making these below the line responses. So in a below the line response during recess, maybe someone is hitting, kicking, or pushing, which if we all thought first, we know those are not things that are good responses for us to give. Those are not things that are helpful to us or helpful to others. So those above line responses are ones that we're going to think about first. And when we truly think about them, we know that, yeah, this is going to be a good thing for me or a good thing for others, and it's going to help us to get the outcome that we want. So let's press pause and think first before we act all day today. And let's use above the line responses to help everyone on the Furry team have a great day of school. And now will everyone please stand, face the flag, put your right hand over your heart, and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Pirate Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At Furry Elementary School, we work to build trust so we can count on each other. We own our responses and take responsibility for our actions. We work to connect as pirates and support one another. We learn the pirate way so we can be the best versions of ourselves. All right. Thank you, everyone. Today is Thursday, September 1st, 2022. We have reached a new month as of today. And for lunch today, it will be mini corn dogs, baked beans, mini carrots, and strawberries. A reminder again, sandwich of the week is turkey and cheese or peanut butter and jelly. And we do have a couple more birthdays to celebrate today. So we'd like to say happy birthday to Amelia McKittrick and Paris Walker, who are both celebrating their birthdays with us here today. We hope both of you students have a wonderful day and get to enjoy celebrating your birthday with other members of the Furry team. And now we'll go ahead and take that moment to press pause so we can get our minds right and think about how we want to act today, what above the line choices we can make to help all of us have a good day here at Furry. So we'll go ahead and start by first breathing in for 4 and hold. Now breathe out. Very, very good. And again, boys and girls, you can always continue to do that breathing if you need a couple more breaths as we go over our other announcements. This is just a reminder that today we have our Gym Basketball Jones Assembly. And I just want to give a reminder to all of the students to quickly think about what are some above the line responses and choices you can give during assembly. Remember, we want to work hard to be very good listeners. So we have to be on our bottoms facing the person who's speaking, putting our eyes on the person who is speaking, and making sure that we have quiet voices or that voices are off so everyone is able to listen and enjoy the assembly. So let's make sure we're working hard to do that, just as we all did last week when we all came together for assemblies on your guys' very first day of school. And that's going to be it for the announcements this morning. So let's all work hard to trust, own, and connect, and let's make it a great day, Furry.